Hardy har har, boys and girls. If you still want to be a modern day pirate, well, you might just get your chance still. I better see you guys slapping some 50 cals on those pontoons. What am I talking about? Senator Mike Lee has just put forth a piece of legislation that, if voted on and accepted, would allow you citizens of America to become modern day pirates. There's a caveat to this, of course. You'd go after all the drug boats coming across the Gulf of America, Mexico, whatever you want to call it. You heard me right. A modern day pirate, man. Wouldn't that be something? You see a drug boat coming across the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America, whichever way you want to say it. And lo and behold, there you are, high seas on your pontoon, blowing the shit out of a drug boat. Wouldn't that be great? No word yet if they allow you to keep the plunder. No word yet if they'd even be paying you. I don't know. You know, that was the thing back the last time they allowed private pirateering by the government as a form of building America's naval power. The last time that happened, which was a long ass time ago, 1800, something like that, a long time ago. Of course, you got to keep the plunder, the gold, the silver, you know, the ivory, whatever it was hauling. Cannons, the ship itself, if you didn't damage it too bad. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Of course, it'll probably never happen. But boys and girls, if you want to be a modern day pirate, time may be coming for your opportunity. Once in a lifetime opportunity to become one. Which I just think is fantastic. I myself don't have a boat, but if the bill passed, was even if it was voted on, and I lived anywhere down in the Gulf, I'd probably be slamming some guns and missile rocket pods on my longboat, my Johnson longboat. But right now, high seas floating around, man. Think about that. It's pretty cool. But anyways, how's your guys' day going? Me, been struggling with this back thing where I kind of put my back out, but I don't know what I did to do it. I just woke up one day and it was out. I feel like I'm getting better, but it's still hard for me to like straighten up upright and walk normal. You know, it's like I want to be hinged over instead of upright. And then, you know, all the stuff that's associated with it, like my hips and my knees and my legs, it all feels wonky when I'm walking. So it's terrible. And of course, to make problems worse, I don't know if it gets worse than that, but my wallet came up missing. So I had the Oaks people seeing if I left my wallet in my transit van up there. They said nothing to me so far. But there's no way it can be in Ellendale because when I was at Casey's last night before I went home, bought some unsweetened tea there, I paid with cash. I didn't even have my wallet on me back then. I remember specifically because I got up to the cash register and I was like, oh shit, I don't have my wallet on me. I wasn't sure if I had the cash on, but I had like $30 and $10 bills on me. So I had enough cash, but there for a minute it had me wondering. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well, and why do these stupid things keep popping up? I'll never know. But yeah, it's been an interesting weekend. America, of course, captures Maduro. And you got a bunch of people in them. I shouldn't say a bunch. We do got quite a bit of people in America, and even guys I went to Bible college with years ago, all whining and crying about it. And you're just like, dude, let me tell you something. I can understand not liking maybe intervention policies or whatever your personal reasoning behind it is. I think it's stupid personally, but at the same time, what I don't understand is how you can be crying crocodile tears over a guy who's a communist dictator who has actually killed his own people. And this has been, I mean, GWAT and all that crap, but aside from that, this has been the secondary or third tier issue of my entire life. And I'm 43 years old now. I'm an old man. And if you're in your 40s and you didn't know about this being an issue, that's just only because you weren't paying attention. They've been talking about illegitimate elections in Venezuela since I was a freaking teenager, and I'm 43 years old now. So go figure. Anyway, knuckleheads, have a good day. Stay safe out there, especially in the far north. Roads and ice, slippery or whatever. Just stay safe. Here in North Dakota, it's been pretty mild. We did get a little bit of snow today, but temp-wise, they're still fairly warm. I can't complain. All right, talk to you later, everybody. Bye.